Hi guys, it's Emily from Doe Deer Nursery, and I'm getting ready to do a bit of an outing today. I posted a photo on Instagram saying I was thinking about going and wanted to get your guys' opinions on who I should bring today, and the response was overwhelmingly Twin A. This little girl right here, she is a custom order who I just completed. Gosh, yesterday, I think, was the day she was officially done. And she's about ready to go home. I'm just waiting on a couple more of her layette items to arrive, so she's with me for just a few more days. So I think it'll be a great opportunity to take her out. So I want to show you just a couple of her details before I get her outfit changed. First is her painted hair, and I hope the lighting is okay. It's a little hard for me to see. But I'm super, super happy with her hair. It's actually some of my favorite hair I've ever painted. I just love the color and the texture and kind of the thickness down the middle, and kind of this wavy effect in the back. I did kind of a different technique than I typically do, and it worked out really, really well. So I'm really happy with it. Just going to take her pacifier out too so you guys can see her face. She's got relatively thickly rooted and quite long dark brown lashes. I was very, very picky and meticulous with these lashes, going in and plucking and rerooting and making them just how I wanted, and I'm really happy with them. But anyway, let's get right onto her outfit change. It's going back and forth between kind of overcast and then a little bit of sun. And it's not super warm, so I figured I'm going to dress her in layers in an outfit that has a sweater, but that's still pretty lightweight because it's terry cloth, and so she won't look like she's too warm. And sorry if I take a really long time to dress and undress her. I just like to be very gentle with my custom work. Not that I'm not always gentle, but I feel maybe I can be a little bit hastier with my personal collection babies. Whereas with my customs, I want them to go home just perfect. Oh, she looks so cute in just her little plain white onesie. For this kit, I use a 17-inch body. I know some people put their twin A's and B's on a 19-inch body, but I just think that's too big for this cute kit. Let me show you her little feet. And I like this petite little body on her. So she's got a preemie onesie underneath. I always have a white onesie underneath my babies. And I try and go tighter with their under onesies. So this is a nice little preemie size. But the clothes I'm dressing her in are size newborn. So we're going to start with this long sleeve onesie. So, I'm always a little bit, not always, I'm more recently a little bit hesitant about bringing smaller babies, like the Bonnie Brown twins, on outings, which I used to. I've taken previous custom twin A's on and twin B's on outings before, and it's been fine. But I think recently I've done a lot of larger babies. I've done quite a few large newborn size and 0 to 3 month size babies, and I think I've just gotten really used to those. So now anything smaller like this, even though she's not quite preemie, she's more like a small newborn, just feels super, super small to me. And I worry that she won't pass as realistic in public, not because of her painting, because I'm actually really, really happy and proud of how her painting turned out, but just because of how petite she is. But I think I'm just going to try and get over that and take her out with me anyway. Just shaking these pants out. A little fuzzy. Here we go. Yeah, and just go with it. And like I said, I've taken twin A's out in the past before, and when people kind of stop and ask, I usually just say, you know, that she's very young, very newborn, maybe about 2 weeks old. And in the past, people have said, "Oh my goodness, she's so small. Was she premature?" And I'll just say yes. You know, she was 2 weeks or 3 weeks premature or whatever. I don't want to say that she was too premature, because then it wouldn't be realistic to bring a baby who was super premature out in public when they're only a few weeks old. That wouldn't be very safe. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble a little bit about premature babies. So here are these cute little terry cloth pants. I'm actually going to go ahead and put these same socks back on. So I'm currently uploading my week in my Reborn studio video. It should be up already by the time this video goes up, but at the moment I'm actually uploading it right now. And I'm really happy with it. It shows you the creation of this sweet little girl as well as another twin A from start to finish. And it took me exactly a week. I started on a Friday and they were both finished on a Friday. So the other twin A, the only reason I'm not bringing her out is because she's not 100% complete. She's complete on my end, but she's going to be sent to a rooter to get dark brown rooted hair. And I also don't mind bringing out bald babies, but because her head's not rooted yet, her eyelashes aren't rooted yet. And for me, eyelashes just make such a difference with the realism. So I want, oh, there goes my dog in the background. I was saying that for me, eyelashes add so much realism that I wouldn't want to bring her out until she has at least her eyelashes, bald or not. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to do a hat or anything on her, not even a headband, just because I love her hair, and if I want to cover her up a little bit, I can just pull this cute little hood up, and she can either suck her thumb or use her little pacifier, which this is just a Nook brand, or no, excuse me, a Mam brand pacifier that I've modified slightly at the tip to fit her mouth. And then I also wanted to see how this little one can take a bottle. So let's do that now. Alright, so I've got my little modified Avent bottle that I always use. It's my favorite. And I think we may have to just tuck the nipple in her mouth a little bit to make it fit. Oh, but it seems to go in just fine. Look at that. I love this kit because of the open mouth and the way it perfectly holds a bottle or a pacifier. So let's give her a little bit of a quick feed. And she will come home with a modified bottle. All my custom babies do now. I've always sent them home with bottles. But in the past few months, I've started modifying all of them so that as soon as your custom baby gets home, you have the option to feed them right away. Because the bottle's already modified, you don't have to wait for the silicone glue to dry. I don't fill them with anything because you don't want to transport liquids through the mail. I mean, I suppose you could, but I wouldn't do it with a Reborn doll also in the same package. Hood down. But as long as the mommy has something they can use to make fake milk or fake formula, then the bottle is ready to go. Alright, I think she's all done. Look at how realistic and perfectly it fits in and out of her mouth. Let's give her a little bit of a burp. Roll her over on her side, kind of on her tummy. Just pat her back. This is always how I've loved to burp newborn babies. I know I've told you guys in previous videos, but if you don't already know, I was a nanny for many years. I still babysit occasionally, but I'm pursuing other things now. But I have worked with a lot of brand new newborn babies. And I like kind of over the arm, and sometimes like this. Burping. It's just so comfy. Alright, there we go. Lay her back down. Let's give her her little pacifier back. Oh, I have to say I just love this color hair on this kit. This is now the last 2 tourneys I made, including this little girl, were the 6th and 7th time I've made this kit. And most of the times I've painted really, really light hair or left them bald. This is the first time I've got the opportunity to paint dark hair, and I really, really love it. But anyway, we're going to finish getting ready for our our outing, and I will hopefully try and film some of that today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.